Christmas, everyone, and thank you for joining us at our annual caroling outreach. By giving people a tangible taste of God's love, we are really getting back to the true meaning of Christmas.
It's time to get back to the tiny gift born in a stable. It's time to get back to a king's birth, more than a fable. The heart of God, born in Bethlehem. Back to what matters, back to what is real, back to a Savior, back where wise men kneel. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. It's time to get back to the Savior that has come to free us. It's time to get back to God's gift of life, the baby Jesus, the heart of God, born in Bethlehem. Back to what matters, back to what is real, back to a Savior, back where wise men kneel. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. Back, back, get back, back to the manger. Back, back, get back, we're going back. Back, back, get back, back to the manger. Back, back, get back, we're going back. Back, back, get back, back to the manger. Back, back, get back, we're going back. Back to what matters, back to what is real, back to a Savior, back where wise men kneel. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back, we're going back, we're going back to the manger. We're going back.
Come on, Jackson. We're going to be late for the Christmas outreach.
Oh, Grandma, I don't want to go. Do I look like a singer?
Now, you know, dear, this church has been giving gift baskets to the needy for more than 60 years. And, you know, I've been a part of it since I've been a little girl. Give it a chance.
Can't we just stay home? I want to go spend some money I've been saving on a new Wii game.
Holy guacamole, Jackson. Just try it.
Why do you always say that, Grandma? Holy guacamole.
Well, I guess I've been saying it since I was young. It's just a sweet memory.
From back in the olden days.
Oh, brother, back in the olden days. But you know, I prefer to call it the past.
Things from the past don't count. The future is cool.
Oh, Jackson, the past is part of who we are today. Oh, Jasmine, hi, dear. How's your grandmother doing? I haven't seen Carol for a long time.
Oh, she's great, Mrs. Worthington. She's over helping set up baskets in the fellowship hall.
Well, you know, I think I'm going to go help her. Listen, Jasmine, this is my grandson, Jackson, and Jackson's staying with me during the holidays. Listen, I'll be back in a few, okay?
Hi,
Hey.
this is my cousin Gloria.
Hi.
Hey. I love coming to this outreach. Do you like music?
Music? Yeah. Caroling? No. Mostly some hip-hop, some rap.
Well, I love caroling.
Me too. And whenever I hear church bells, it just puts me in the Christmas spirit.
They're going to sing. Great.
I hear the bells ringing, it's time to meet, to spread the word all through the street. I hear the bells sounding, it's time to go and bring the good news so that all can know. The bells tolling, the time has come, that people are gathering, we welcome everyone. The Christmas bells are shining, children's faces are shining, the excitement is growing as the carolers are going. The time for joy is here, for Christ the Lord is here, peace on earth in a saving birth. Can you hear the bells ringing loud and clear, lifting up the sound that Jesus Christ is here? Can you hear the bells sounding peace on earth, glory in the highest, bringing peace, bringing joy, and our gift to earth, a baby boy. Can you hear the ringing? Can you hear the bells? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Gloria in excelsis Deo. Can you hear the bells ringing loud and clear, lifting up the sound that Jesus Christ is here? Can you hear the bells sounding peace on earth, glory in the highest, bringing peace, bringing joy, God's gift to earth, a baby boy? Can you hear the ringing? Can you hear the bells? Can you hear the bells?
Hey guys, come here. I've got to show this to someone. Hey Nate, what is it? The most amazing invention of my short but illustrious career as an inventor. Wait until you see this.
I can't believe this day is finally here. Hey, who are they?
These are my friends. Guys, you know Mr. Olson, the church custodian?
Henry Olson, very, very nice to meet you. Nate, I told you that this was all very top secret. My invention cannot be revealed to anyone.
Whoa. His invention? I thought you said it was yours.
Well, it's partly mine. I thought of that lever. And the name? What's the name? The HO2000 Temporal Displacement Modulator. The HO2000 Temporal Displacement Modulator. It's a time machine. We've got to get going.
Awesome! What's time machine?
Thank you, Gloria. A time machine my doubting friends can transport anywhere in the past or future. Wait until you see this.
I'd rather be caroling.
I think it's exciting. You could use it to visit the future.
The future? Phew, that's a lot better than going backwards.
What are you going to do, Mr. Olson?
Oh, I'm going to be rich. First, I'm going to go back and buy some microstock stock back in 1978. Then I'll become best friends with Walt Disney in 1930. pick up a few ancient artifacts on the cheap. I tell you what, kids, whoever told you money can't buy happiness was just trying to keep it a secret of what happiness is all about. Now, all I have to do is program this into December 24th. Social Security numbers.
Excuse me, Mr. Olson.
Yes?
There's a big eggnog spill in the fellowship hall. Can you please help us?
Oh, yes. Listen, kids, don't touch anything, and I'll be right back. Eggnog, I hate eggnog. It's just nasty and messy.
Isn't she a beauty?
We're not supposed to touch it. Yeah, what could go wrong? Jackson, what'd you do?
I think it's working. That was weird. I don't know what happened.
What is up with that bro's hair?
Something definitely happened.
Seriously, what's up with the hair? Guys, I think something happened.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to our 34th annual caroling outreach.
Did you hear that? 34 years instead of 66. If it's the 34th caroling outreach, it must be
1978.
1978?
fellowship hall, I would like to remind you of our theme verse, 1 John 3:16 and 18. We know what real love is because Jesus gave up his life for us. Dear children, let us not merely say that we love each other. Let us show the truth by our actions.
Yeah! Let's love
I think we have a problem.
You are not joking. I am simply not dressed for this time period. I need to go shopping.
And I never thought I'd be caught dead listening to disco.
No, I mean the time machine has been operating on its own. Mr. Olsen didn't finish programming it and the controls must have been disconnected.
Guys, it's making that sound again.
Everybody get in.
Gloria, get over here.
You saved me from 1978. Thank you.
Sadly, no one was there to save our grandparents from 1978.
Are we home?
Is everyone all right?
Well, if you can call it toxic exposure to disco, all right.
We're not home. It looks like 1985.
This is like the Dark Ages. They didn't even have computers in 1985.
Actually, the first freely programmable computer was invented in 1936. Of course, there was no internet, and of course, it was the size of my bedroom.
No internet?
Or cell phones?
How did people live?
And why do we keep on coming back to this lame outreach? Who would want to spend their Christmas Eve doing something like this?
I like sharing God's love at Christmas. My mom said Christmas is about giving.
That's what my grandma says too. But I don't understand. You're giving gifts and food to people that have no way to pay you back. How are you going to get rich in life by doing that?
I couldn't help but overhearing you, young man. Christmas is a time when we remember the greatest gift God gave to us, Jesus. He gave without expecting anything in return, just because he loved us so much. Why don't you join us as we practice a few Christmas carols?
All right. Come let us all adore him. Come let us bow before him. Come let us all adore him. Come let us bow
Nate, have you figured out how to fix the machine so we can go home yet? No, the time machine has been traveling between Christmas Eves, but the years have been skipping randomly.
At least there's a warning sound before the machine jumps. I would hate to be stuck in a place with no cell phones.
Or decent music.
Yeah.
At least we're not lost. We're still here at church. Are you kidding me? Oh, this dumb outreach again? You could at least think that we could travel somewhere more exciting. If we don't get home soon, I think I'm gonna have to call my mom.
I have a dime if you want.
Why, thank you. Why would I need a dime?
For the phone, silly.
Oh, thanks.
Gloria, there were no cell phones in 1959. They used payphones when they were away from home.
Oh.
Hello, Jackson, anybody home?
Does she look familiar to you?
Oh, yeah, last time I was in 1959, she and I went to the mall together.
That's impossible. There were no malls in 1959.
Thanks, Triviosaurus.
We're just about to get started. Why don't you join us?
All right.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to our 14th annual caroling outreach. You know, the Bible says that one of the greatest commandments is to love our neighbors as much as we love ourselves. By coming and helping our community, you are fulfilling that great commandment. Do-be-do-do-ah, do-ah, do-ah, do-ah.
Ring, ring-a-ling, the Christmas bells are ringing.
Do-be-do-ah,
Ring-a-ling, good tidings bringing.
do-be-do-ah,
Ring-a-ling, the carolers are singing.
do-be-do-ah.
Everyone is ready to go.
Ring, ring-a-ling. The bells are ringing. Ring, ring-a-ling.
Boom shaka, boom shaka.
Tidings bringing.
Christmas bells are ringing, carolers are singing. Everyone is ready to go.
But tell us why. Why do you go? Oh, tell us why. Why do you go? Pharisees ask the question of the day. Jesus, what's the greatest commandment would you say?
He said, love the Lord with all your heart, all your strength and all your soul. Love him with a mind that's set apart. Love him as your highest goal. Is there more? Oh, tell us more. Is there more? Oh, tell us more. Don't forget to love your neighbor. Don't forget to love your friends. Don't forget to love your neighbor. Don't forget God's love never ends. It never ends. Woo!
Pharisees ask the question of the day. Jesus, what's the greatest commandment would you say?
He said, love the Lord with all your heart, all your strength and all your soul. Love him with a mind that's set apart. Love him as your highest goal. Is there more? Oh, tell us more. But is there more? Oh, tell us more. Don't forget to love your neighbor. Don't forget to love your friends. Don't forget to love your neighbor. Don't forget God's love never ends. It never ends. It never ends. It never ends. It never ends.
Okay, I understand about loving your neighbor, I guess, but it doesn't seem practical. If you're always thinking about someone else, then who takes care of you?
Well, God has supplied all my needs so far. I have so much, a loving family, a place to live, swell friends I couldn't want to help but share with others.
You know, you really remind me of someone from school or something.
I have one of those faces, I guess.
I see you've met a little bundle of inspiration. You know, her family is one of the families this outreach helps. Her father has been out of work for 9 months, and they've had a hard time making ends meet. But she's always looking out for others before herself.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
How rude of me. Let me introduce you to Betty.
Hey, Betty.
Hey, Jackson, isn't your grandma's name Betty?
I guess. Wait, Betty?
Holy guacamole, there's no need to yell.
Holy guacamole! Ah!
Are you okay?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I think Betty's my grandma.
That could be a possibility. I mean, our grandparents were probably our age in the 1950s.
You're lucky. Your grandma's so cool.
Quick, everybody, get in! Jackson, I can't believe that girl was actually your grandma. Jackson, there's no need to yell. I'll admit, that was weird that we met your grandma when she was little.
No, she's over there.
Boy, has she had a growth spurt. Oh no, she can't. Oh no, she can't see us here. She might remember us from when she was a little girl.
Oh my, do you look familiar? Do I know your parents?
Oh, you know them, especially my mom.
Oh, point her out to me.
Well, I'm not sure I'd recognize them. I mean, they've changed a lot of how they look like today. Ma'am?
Yes?
Do you have any grandchildren?
I do. Little Jackson is back there in the nursery.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Well, if he ever drops his dad's favorite fishing pole in the lake on the 4th of July when he's 9 years old, tell his dad to go easy on him. It was an accident, I promise.
Oh my, he's a strange young man, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Pastor Joe asked that I would introduce our special guest for this evening. They've come a very long way to be with us for our outreach. Will you please help me welcome the Manger Girls?
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everyone. I understand you're about to go serve those in need. We want to encourage you in what you're doing this Christmas. This song is a Bible story about some sheep and some goats. Why don't you listen and see what happens?
Ba-ba. 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 Ba-ba.
Like the Son of Man comes on Judgment Day, nations all will gather around, waiting to be ushered into heaven's gate, where all heaven's glories will abound.
Ba-ba. Ba-ba.
a shepherd, he will go divide them all. Goats are on the left, sheep on the right. Turning to the sheep who bless the great and small. The kingdom of God is in your sight. When I was hungry, you gave me food to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, you were a friend to me. I was in prison, and you didn't forget.
When did we see you hungry? When did we see you lying, beaten on the street? When did we saw you, Jesus? When did we ever give you something to eat?
For I was hungry, you gave me food to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me a drink. I was a stranger, they were a friend to me. I was in prison, and they didn't forget.
When did we see you hungry? When did we see you lying, beaten on the street? When did we saw you, Jesus? When did we ever give you something to eat?
The master said, I'm telling you the solemn truth. Whenever you did one of these things or someone overlooked or ignored, that was me.
You did it unto me. When did we see you? You did it unto me. When did we see you lying? You did it unto me. When did we saw you? You did it unto me. When did we ever give you? You did it unto me.
I have an idea. Excuse me, Mr. Olson?
Yes, young man, how can I help you?
My name is Nate, and I was wondering if you could help us with our machine.
What kind of machine is it?
Let me just show you.
Well, I suppose I could try. Impossible! It's just the way I dreamed it.
It's the HO2000 temporal displacement modulator. You invented it.
I did? I must be rich. I can quit my job, travel the world, become even richer.
Actually, Mr. Olson, we kind of, sorta, accidentally broke your machine. You haven't even gotten a chance to use it yet.
But it's broken, and now we can't get home.
Oh, now that's a problem. Let's see. According to this, there should be a lever somewhere that would control the direction in which you would travel in time.
Oh, I think I saw something like that.
I think you're leaning on it.
And you were.
And he was leaning on it when it went off the first time.
Jackson!
Ah, yes, there it is.
Guys.
But it looks like it's been disengaged from the hydraulic evaporators. Now, that would explain why you've been jumping back and forth in time. Yes, that should fix it. Hey, but be very, very careful not to push the lever all the way either direction. If you push it too far either way, who knows how far you would travel in time. And the results could be catastrophic.
Got it. Don't push it too far. But Mr. Olson, now all we need to know is which way to point it to go home. Mr. Olson?
Can you fellas give a girl a hand? Jasmine, look at the sign. It's the first annual outreach.
I'm guessing the lever was supposed to point up, not down. We went even further back in time.
Thanks, boys. It's great to know we can count on you to help support the cause.
No problem. Wait, what cause?
Why, the war effort, of course. Merry Christmas.
Jackson, it's 1944, World War II.
Thank you all for coming to our first annual caroling outreach. As you know, there are many in our community that could use a hand this Christmas. I hope and pray this can be annual tradition for many, many years to come. We heard the bells on Christmas Day. They're all familiar. They carols play, and loud and sweet the words repeat. Of peace, honor, goodwill to men.
We heard the bells on Christmas Day. Our loved ones serving far away. We'll share his love the best we can and spread God's joy across this land. We'll sing peace, honor, goodwill to all. Peace, honor, for great and small. Peace, honor, goodwill to all. Peace, honor, for great and small.
If I can't fix the HO 2000 temporal displacement modulator, we may have to live here.
We hear the bells on Christmas Day, reminding us to stop and pray. We must leave a helping hand. All together we can stand. We'll sing peace, honor, goodwill to all.
Peace, honor, for great and small.
Peace, honor, goodwill to all.
Peace, honor, for great and small.
Peace on earth. Ring the bells. Peace on earth. Go and tell. Peace on earth. Ring the bells. Peace on earth. Go and tell.
Peace, honor, goodwill to the man. I'll sing my song across the whole land. You can sing it high or you can sing it low. You will sing it so that everyone will know. Sing hey, hey. Sing jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
Sing hey,
Hey.
Guess I got a little carried away.
He's a strange young man, isn't he?
Yes,
yes he is. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Peace on earth, for great and small. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Peace on earth, for great and small. For great and small. For great and small.
Sure, kid. You looking forward to Christmas this year? Oh, wow, that's cool. Hey, you want to see something cool? No, kid, not cold. Cool. Oh, never mind. Just follow me. So, we're trying to fix our
Car! Oh, no, that's not necessary. Oh, yes, he sure did. He just pushed the lever all the way down.
I thought we weren't supposed to push it all the way down.
All the way? We're not supposed to push it all the way.
It's okay, buddy. I'll take care of you.
Do they go?
He's so tiny. Shh, we can't disturb them.
The birth of Jesus.
He's so tiny. Can you believe that God would send his son to earth as such a helpless baby? Shh, we can't disturb them.
Look, someone's coming. Night lives softly, the world lies sleeping. Heaven bends to earth below. Christmas morning, children waking to hear the sacred story told. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Ring the bell, Emmanuel. Ring the bell, Emmanuel has come. So join the host of angels singing, glory to the newborn Christ. Good news fills the sky. Ring the bell, Emmanuel. Ring the bell, Emmanuel has come. God gave his son because he loves us so much. All of us. God gave his best gift to us at Christmas. I never really stopped to think about the true meaning of Christmas. I mean, God gave his son for us.
Our long-awaited, wonderful Savior has come to deliver us out of the darkness and into this marvelous love that has given us life. New life. Shine your light, shine it bright. Ring the bell, Emmanuel. Ring the bell, Emmanuel has come. Emmanuel has come.
Amazing.
I think they just realized what Christmas is about.
Let's get this little guy home. back home to 1944. When the machine reset to the 0, the lever must have unlocked. I can program it to go where we want now.
Yay!
Here we are, Christmas Eve, 1944.
Hey, Hank. I think you and your family might need this more than me. Consider it a Christmas present.
Olson? I think little Hank was Mr. Olson as a kid.
I don't think any of us will ever be the same.
Oh, there you are, Jackson. We're just about ready to go out.
Oh, Grandma, am I glad to see you.
Oh my goodness, what has gotten into you, Jackson?
Holy guacamole, Grandma. I think I just finally realized what the true meaning of Christmas. I mean, God gave his son to us. How can we not share his love but at Christmas?
Oh, that's wonderful. Listen, Pastor Olson asked us, or he wants to talk to us in just a few minutes. So we'll just, wait right here.
Wait, Pastor who?
Pastor Olson, of course. This is his retirement celebration. 45 years as a pastor at Midway Community Church.
Pastor Olson? Pastor for 45 years?
Retirement celebration?
You were right, Grandma. The past really does matter.
I'd like to thank you all for this display of love that you've shown at this outreach that has always been so very dear to my heart. As most of you know, when I was a small child, this outreach touched my life, and my life's never been the same. Some people believe that money can buy you happiness, but true joy is found when we help one another and when we remember the babe in the manger. You see, when we go back to the manger and we relive that and recognize that, our lives are truly never the same.
Back to what matters. All right, let's hear it for the kids in the manger scene.